All right, so welcome back. Today we are going to talk about Starlink and how I don't have to go through a window or a door or a floor. I just come through the side of the trailer with a quick connect. Stay with me. Okay, the way I did this was I ordered this piece off Amazon, and I'll leave the link below. This piece here goes in the side of the trailer like you see mine. This piece goes on the end of the cable like you see on here. It's a little different. They don't offer this one anymore. This one will work. It's waterproof. Waterproof is what you want. It uses what's called an RJ45 connector. An RJ45 connector is the same thing you use on a network. This is network cable. These are network connectors. So you want to use an RJ45. So the way you do this is you go inside, and where your Starlink router is at, take the end of your cable in there that plugs into the router, and then route it down to however you're going to get to wherever you're going to put your connection. If it's in a closet, in a wall, however you get there, run your wire that way. Leave your little extra just in case, and then you can cut your cable there. Now, I've been doing this with this cable for 4 years, never had a minute's trouble out of it. So some people's going to tell you can't cut these cables. You can. They're a data cable. So you can cut them. The secret is when you cut it, you got to put a RJ45 connector, looks like this. You've got to put that male connector to go to the female connector on the trailer on the end of your cable. Not this piece, but put your RJ45 on here like goes into a network, like a router or a switch. Anybody that's familiar with it will know what I'm talking about. So you want to make your cable up in there. Now this piece here, you drill a hole and you put it in there, and I put 3M tape around it and the 2 screws and just screwed it to the wall. Holds fine. As you can see, you just push the button and you pull it out. So now I have my RJ45 connector in the side of the trailer. And that is what this connection goes into. And you can see the connector. That is a RJ45. And that's what you need. So this cable, when I'm ready to hook up, I just push it in and it's good to go. So to release it, I just push the button and pull it back out now. Maybe I've got the camera where you guys can still see me. But this one is pretty much the same. The only thing that's different about this one is it has a rubber piece that you push instead of the metal one on top, but it works the same. So you push this rubber piece here to release it. So it's got a notch. It'll line up when you get them right, and it locks in. Well, it doesn't come out because it's waterproof, so you push this little button, push the little button in, and then pull it, and it comes back out. It can rain cats and dogs. This thing will not leak. We've had ours 4 years. We've had the rain come down so hard it shook the trailer. We've just never had a water problem with it. Now, I'm not going to say it can never happen. I'm just going to say in 4 years, it's never happened to us. But again, always just make sure that you get the positive lock on it. You'll feel it'll click when it goes in, and then you'll know it's waterproof. And it should have a little resistance to it. If that thing's flopping around in there, it's probably not waterproof. You'll feel some resistance with it going in and out. It's because it's rubber. It's got a rubber boot on it. All right, so I will leave the link. This is the package it comes in, but I'll leave the link and I'll leave a picture of it and how all that works. Now, this is not hard to do, so I'm going to take you guys inside and show you how I did the inside part of it. But this is really easy. Anybody that's got any kind of skill at all that's been messing around with, we call them local area network cables, LAN cables, patch cords, computer cables, what some people call them. If you got any kind of dealings with them at all where you've cut them or put the ends back on, this is easy. I'm going to leave a picture of the tool that I use, it also comes with some RJ45 connectors in the kit. And it has instructions, well it did with the kit I got back a couple of years ago when I decided I was actually going to cut this. I guess actually getting close to 4 years ago, but time flies. But anyway, it tells you in there how to cut it and how to measure it off. The tool makes it super simple, so don't be scared. The tool's not real expensive. I want to say it's like 20, 30 bucks, something like that, but I'll leave the link. You guys go look for yourself. You know how it is. Price of everything changes. All right, let's go inside and I'm going to show you some other stuff. Stick with me because I'm going to show you some tips and tricks how you can actually share your Starlink with your friends that's camping with you and not interfere with your Starlink. You can give them guest access. I'll show you how to do that in a minute, but it's not in the Starlink. It's an external device. So let's go inside and we'll show you how to do some of that. All right, like I said, don't let this intimidate you. It is not hard at all to do. If I can do it, you can do it. Now I will tell you, if you have no confidence at all in doing it, yeah, don't do it. Don't go around and tell everybody away and said, yeah, this is pretty easy, anybody can do it. I say that a lot, but really, I have some experience with it, so I guess I probably shouldn't talk like that. I probably should keep my mouth shut sometimes and just let you have at it. So that's the disclaimer. If you guys are comfortable with it, go for it. Watch some YouTube videos. Easy for me to say. Anyway, watch some YouTube videos and get educated on it. There are tons of them out there of how to cut a data cable and put the ends back on. Now, the real trick to doing a data cable, I'm bouncing you guys around. I'm doing this by myself, and I ain't using a tripod, I'm using a small one. The real trick to it is when you cut that cable, there's going to be wires in it and they're going to be colored. So when you strip them, you're going to get them real flat, and then you're going to slide the RJ45 connector up on it, and you're going to be able to see the colors across the top of it. Make sure they're all lined up, they're all seated deep, and then it will pinch it and it locks a little tab on it. That's why it won't come back off. The important part is the one you put on the other side, you want to make sure that the wires are coming across the same colors on both sides. Don't get them flipped. Make sure they're going the same way. If it's a red one here, it needs to be a red one here. If it's a yellow one here, it needs to be a yellow one here, or brown. You guys get it. Just make sure that they're actually meeting up when you get done with your RJ45s. Don't have one inverted to so everything's backwards. It won't work. They got to be this way. So these cables, I've heard people say, man, you're messing around with an expensive cable, don't cut that cable. So let me tell you this, go find you an old patch cable or a computer cable, wall cable, whatever you want to call it. It's got the RJ45s on the end of it that you're throwing away. It ain't no good, somebody's broke it. Go get that. Cut it in half. Take the new strippers and the tool and try you a couple of times. Put you some ends on and then make sure that they lined up. You can't pull them back out. And, try that a couple of times on the jump cord because they're going to send you, I can't remember how many came with it. It was like 8 or 10 or something like that. But if you use them all up and run out, you can always go to Lowe's or Home Depot. They have them. And so just try it until you're comfortable with it because the cords are expensive. And they come, I think mine that I've got cut for mine is a 75-foot cord. And there's about 5 feet or a little more in here in the trailer that I've hid through the wall and fixed it so it comes out of the closet outside. But you can't see it, it's behind a panel. And that way I don't end up getting messed up. Stick with me, I'm fixing to tell you about how you can get these other accessories to share your Starlink with your friends. I learned this after I put mine in. I had it in for about a year before I figured out how to do it, and somebody asked me why I hadn't done it already. I didn't know. So here you go, I'm going to share with you. So once you've got all that done, what you want to do when you come inside is you want to go buy you this accessory. Just go to Starlink or on Amazon. I'll put you a link to the one that's on Amazon. It's real easy. What you want to do is go buy this accessory right here. Now this cord is coming right up out of the wall up here behind the mini split, but it has, yeah, easy for me to show you guys. But anyway, it has a RJ45 connector in it. Now what do you suppose we're going to do with that? We're going to put a patch cable between there and there. And that is a home router. Now, I don't have the patch cord anymore because I bought a really nice router that's fast, and discovered that even though my Starlink is wireless, the speeds of having it hardwired really wasn't that much difference enough for me to want to hardwire that and have to deal with another wire on the wall, and cable management's a whole nother thing, and I get a little ridiculous about making sure all my cables are straight and all. Anyway, that's I'm a, I don't know what they call that, a little anal retentive about it. But anyway, buy you this connector. This connector, it really makes it easy to go from your Starlink to your router. Now again, like I said, mine's wireless, both of them, and I just found the speeds fast enough. And the other end of that connector has got your connector for your router. Now this is for a Gen 2. It's Generation 2 Starlinks. I don't know if Generation 1 was the same, and I don't know if the Generation 3 is the same. I think Generation 3 has a different end now. So anyway, this is for Generation 2 Starlinks I'm telling you about. So you can get that piece and do that. Now, I was telling you I was going to tell you at the end of it, if you got a friend that camps with you and they're always saying that they don't have good cell signal, so they can't watch TV, and your Starlink's out, you can test it, you can see what kind of speed you got. If you want to share it with them, you can set up a guest portal in your router, in your home router that's the reason I got the adapter, was because I was hardwiring it. But now, if you got good ones, you don't have to do that. And if you're going to do it the way I've done it, you don't even have to buy this adapter. But if you want to hardwire it, or you want to be able to put your laptop straight into that so you can get the internet off of it quicker, you can do all that kind of stuff. I've just never found it necessary to do it after I got the piece to do it. But some people swear by it. So I'm telling you all of this, and you guys decide what you want to do. Personally, I don't use it. I'm trying to give you all the tips and tricks and let you make your own decision. But you can set you up a guest portal on it and password protect it, because if you're in a campground and all of a sudden somebody finds a network that's open, guess what? Everybody's going to be on it and you ain't watching nothing. So we password protect it, and then you can give them the password, and then they can get on your Wi-Fi and watch TV, upload videos. Now, we got a friend that we camp with quite a bit, and I'll just go ahead and plug his channel. It's Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures. If you haven't been over there, go over there and look at them. If you guys like doing these cargo conversions, they have over 200 videos, and they go from anywhere from really, really basic and simple to really extravagant on some of them. So if you want to get ideas, go over and look at them. If you don't, just go over and watch anyway. They're pretty entertaining. So again, that's Bill and Deb at I Ride Tiny House Adventures. All right, that's all the commercials I'm doing for Bill and Deb. Now, anyway, go over and check them out. But Bill uses my Starlink sometimes now. He has T-Mobile, and man, most of the time it's smoking fast when he's got signal, and it's faster than my Starlink sometimes. But times where we don't have any cell signal, if I can get the sky, I got Starlink, and he's a YouTuber, you know, so he has to upload stuff, so he'll come and borrow a little bit of bandwidth every once in a while. But that's all right. That's what you do it for. But that's my tip for you. If you guys want to be able to share it, you don't have to do this. If you're just doing Starlink and you want to sit outside your camper by yourself and be on a phone or a laptop or something because there's no cell signal or Wi-Fi around, your regular router from Starlink will do just fine. This external one, the home model router, the only reason I put it in here is to do what I said. It's to be able to share my internet if I want to. I hear there's a way to do it inside the Starlink. I've never been able to figure it out, and I don't know that that's actually true. If it is true, put in the comments below and tell me what an idiot I am and why I can't figure that out, and help me out a little bit. But I just did it this way. I've seen a lot of people do it, and I've got an IT friend that encouraged me to do it this way anyway, and not to do it through Starlink if that's what I was going to do. He just encouraged me to do it this way and put a gateway between me and other people. All right, I'm going off now, and I'm going to get way off in the weeds talking about geek stuff, so I want to let you guys go. But I'm trying my best to put all the links to everything that I took to do this and some pictures. And if I'm not real clear on something and I haven't made it really clear, you can always put a comment. I read all the comments, so put a comment down there and ask me to clarify something for you. You guys can always email me. A lot of people do that way. It's private that way. I guess a lot of people don't want to start this, people telling them they're dumb and why can't you figure that out? And I'm not that kind of person. I don't care. I learn as I go too. So I'm just trying to share the wealth and the knowledge. And if you guys want to email us to be private about it, it is makeeachdaycount365@gmail.com. Again, that's makeeachdaycount365@gmail.com. I will answer those too. I get them all. And I never let anybody hang. If I do, it was completely because I was absent-minded and got sidetracked. But I try my best to respond to 100% of them. So anyway, that's about all I got for the Starlink stuff. Again, I've probably made this as clear as mud, but I've tried my best to tell you how I did it, show you how I did it, and that's about it. So until next time, I'll see you guys down the road. Bye.